I'm gonna transition in?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, get your phones out. This is money.
So what do I get again?
Yeah, so we're gonna custom fit the house just to you because every house is a little bit different. Have you guys ever had an alarm system before?
My wife had one when she was a kid, but I've never used one.
Okay,
I never
cool.
really saw the need for it, you know?
We're obviously going to cover all the doors in case of a break-in. What's
Okay.
most important to you is making sure that your house is safe.
Right.
So we'll do all the door sensors for you. Is it just 3 doors on the house?
Yeah, we have one of these basement ones, but I put stuff behind it, so I don't think anyone can kick that in.
Cool.
But yeah,
So-
there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a garage door.
Okay, so we're going to cover all of those, and then we're either going to give you a motion or glass break, just depending on the layout of the house.
Okay.
It's pretty easy for me to tell you because I've done a lot of these, but I can just step in. You need me to take off my shoes or anything?
You're okay.
Okay,
You're cool.
Cool. Alright, so what we'll do is, like I said, we'll put sensors on each of these doors.
Okay.
Now these doors, I don't really know why they build them like this, but there's a big glass piece right here. Right, it's pretty easy. Someone's just going to shatter out this glass,
Right.
reach through, unlock the door, and then open the door on the house.
Oh, I never
That makes the house
thought about
vulnerable,
that, yeah.
right? And you just want to know that your house is safe. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a sensor on this frame and another one on the door. So if they're ever trying to kick through this 1-inch piece of wood right here, or they actually shatter out this glass, we're going to put that sensor right there for you guys, and that's going to keep the house safe. Do you guys have any pets running around inside the house?
No.
Okay,
We had a dog, but it died. That's why my wife's kind of been thinking about it.
You guys thinking about getting another one, or?
I don't know. When I go over on the mower, I just run over all this shit, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I really don't.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna, if you follow me over here, this is the back door right here.
Okay.
We're gonna put a sensor on that, and then this is like kind of like the traps onto the house. So if they try and get through any of these windows or anything, we'll put the motion detector right here. And then my job is to get this all out on paper for you guys. We're gonna give you everything on this top row here. We do want people to know that ADT has these new Google products. We want to show them off.
Okay.
So we'll actually pay for whichever one that you want.
Oh, okay.
We do the outdoor camera and the doorbell camera.
My
The doorbell
wife, if
camera's
she was here, would
meant to-
really like this, yeah.
What
Would you be able to
like
show
on the doorbell or the
her when
outdoor
she's
camera?
back? She likes the idea of both, but would you be able to show her when she's
Yeah,
back here? She gets
for
back
sure.
in like, I think 2 hours from work.
Yeah,
so-
I'll go ahead and write this out for you,
Okay.
and then we'll go over everything. We'll confirm with her. We'll give her a quick call and make sure everything looks good for her.
Okay.
But do you mind if I sit this down right here and write this out for you?
Yeah, that's fine. Here, do you want a water or something?
Yeah, sweet. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what all do I get?
Yeah, so you're gonna get this panel right here.
Okay.
Where do you think you'd use that more? Which door do you come in the most?
We normally park in the garage and then come up from the. We don't really use the front
don't use
door
the
very
garage
much.
door right
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
So since you have this garage door right here, you have an outlet right there. We're gonna put the panel up.
Okay.
You can do it from your phone or from the panel. Back when you had that old system, you might not have used it that much. Now
Right.
you use this literally every single day because it's on your phone, right?
Okay.
I think I'd be scared to know how much I pull out my phone, but the nice thing is ADT's right on your phone, so you can use it every single day. You can turn it on and off, see if any of your doors are open,
Okay.
and then you can see if there's anyone at your front door because we're gonna get that doorbell camera right
Yeah,
there for
she'd
you
like
guys.
that on the phone, that kind of
So,
thing.
nice thing about this, like I said, you guys are advertising for us.
Mhm.
If you call in, you're gonna have to pay for all this equipment, and that's what makes it super expensive.
Right.
Everyone wants security because the most important thing is protection. The problem is all the money up front, sometimes it gets over $2,000 and people
Really?
can't afford doing it.
Wow.
We know people will buy it after they get broken into. They're willing to pay anything to be safe, but since you guys are helping us be proactive, we're gonna have all this way for you. I do just need you to do me 3 things, Nate. Keep the sign out front. You have any problem keeping a sign out for us?
No. What happens if I eat it with the weed eater or something? Is
Just
this?
call us, we'll give you a new one.
Okay.
And then the other thing is gonna be just being word of mouth. If we can use you as a reference and you can tell all your friends and neighbors, it's a lot easier for me to do my job. Just
Okay.
hold on to my number.
Okay.
Don't brag about your deal. It's almost like you opened up a pizza shop. If you gave me a free pizza, I'd bring you all my friends.
Okay.
But if they all expected the same deal, it'd be hard to do business. So we're
Right.
gonna come in, like I said, cover everything. Remember how I was telling you that panel has a cell chip inside?
Yes.
Literally the only thing that you cover. We're gonna cover everything else for you guys, just like a cell phone. If your power's out, burgers are dumb, they're not stupid. They know that systems are down. All these neighbors that have the cameras up, when the internet's out, they have no security.
Okay.
Now, you're gonna have it on a cell chip, so your system's always gonna work, and it has a backup battery inside.
That's pretty neat.
Yep. Who do you guys have for your cell phone bill, man?
We have T-Mobile.
Okay, cool. And then what does your bill roughly run for you?
We share it with like my family, so I think we're like $35 because we're on like a family share plan.
Right, for T-Mobile.
Yeah.
So that's for a smartphone. My smartphone bill is like $85.
Oh.
This is a smart home. So obviously your phone is not as important as your home. So a lot of these systems are
Right.
running pretty high.
Okay.
People get near $200 a month.
Yeah, that's kind of why we didn't want to do it.
Yeah. And we know people, it's not a bad price for safety, right? That's definitely worth it, but I came to you and you're helping us out. So as long as you can be flexible with the technicians that are out here today, we're gonna waive all those fees for you. Instead of $1,100, we're gonna take care of all of them for you guys.
And I have
All
to
you're doing
pay
is the
200
connection.
or?
So have you ever had AT before in the past?
I don't think so. I had them for internet or something like that, but no, I don't think for security.
Right. The only way I know you're being exempt from having to pay this $200 is if you're flexible with the program. We want people to call later and pay full price so that we make our money back.
Okay.
While we're in the area today, as long as you never had AT in the past or owe us any outstanding bills, you said you own the home here too?
Yeah, it's like a rent to buy kind of thing, like that kind of thing.
Rent to own?
Yeah.
Okay, how many years have you lived in the house here?
About 6 now.
About
Yeah.
6 years?
Yeah.
Do you have the deed under your name on the house?
I have the insurance under my name, but
Okay.
yeah, we're kind of buying it from a friend, so
Okay, gotcha. So the name's under his house right now then?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do, we'll come in, cover all the doors for the house for you guys. And then the nice thing is since you guys actually rent the house from him, you pay renter's insurance.
Yes.
You're gonna get a discount on your renter's insurance
Oh, sweet.
from having that.
Okay.
And we'll get that emailed over to you.
Okay.
But like I said, you guys are gonna be helping us out with the program right here.
Okay.
So you're not gonna pay us anything today. All you're keeping it connected. It's $75 a month. That's it.
Oh.
We just gotta be flexible with the technicians out here. And you said you never had ADT before, Nate?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. No, not at this address.
Is your name on the utilities of the house?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. What was your last name?
Barbieri. Yeah. Nice. Let's go.
You hit me with that rental. I had to switch it from ADT to Smart Home.
I know. He dropped ADT price. I was like, I'm gonna bet. That was easy. So we're gonna do a little bit of a short training. I was just kind of thinking about the summer. We have like a very short period of time left, which is both really exciting and then also really daunting. There's definitely like post-knocking blues, like we're all hanging out, we have fun, we see all the same people the same day, a lot of hype, a lot of energy, and then you go back home and your buddies are just on the grind or at school, and it can kind of just slow down, and it's just super different. And whenever you take a fish out of a different type of water, you always have to acclimatize it. Kind of same thing, like there's just kind of an acclimatization period. So I wanted to share my thought with you guys, and then I wanted to do some training. Most of us here, after this summer, veterans included, are not ever going to have as much money as we've ever had in our life. Like the back end check's going to come in, the total amount of money that you've made is going to be great. Veterans have blown past their numbers, done financing. So everyone in here is in the green and we're making a lot of money. I just want to encourage you guys, like stupid games, you get stupid prizes. And so like have fun, do heaps of fun stuff, do skydiving, paintball, but like I want to implore you guys, we want to help you out, but the main thing that we want is for you guys to take what you're doing and level it up to success. And the reason I was thinking about this is because I was working with a customer last night, that late deal, and there was this 19-year-old kid, she worked at Ford Paint Factory, and she oversaw the paint quality for all the cars and the automatic machines that spray all the cars and make sure the consistency is right and all that kind of stuff. There's a 19-year-old, and it's actually, because Ford is, I guess, an international company, her section of Ford Motor Company is an international trade zone. So whenever you steal something, do a crime there, it's a federal offense, and it actually carries international penalties as well. So like that bit of America is like internationally a trade zone or whatever. It's like big, it's like if you went to a military base in Afghanistan, it would be like you would get prosecuted internationally and by a military trial and like a whole shit show. So there's this 19-year-old kid that, sounds dumb even saying it, wanted to play Call of Duty with his buddy. So he tried to get his buddy out of work because his buddy told him, hey, I have work, I don't want to go to work, but I need to go to work, and they just wanted to hang out. So he called in a fake bomb threat to the Ford Motor plant and just tried to get everyone the day off work and, tried to play Call of Duty with his buddy. And the kid, she was telling me about all the charges he's facing. So he's facing like 3 separate federal charges and 1 international charge. and he's minimum going to do 7 years. Wow. For being
Why you couldn't just be sick? That's crazy.
That's gotta be.
Well, his buddy wanted to go to work because he had to. So it's like, it's a bit like Zach, like, man, I don't want to go to work, but I have to. And then me being like, oh, well, I'll help Zach out. I'll get him out of work. I don't know how to get him out of work. This 19-year-old, like, snot-nosed, wet behind the ears, stupid-ass kid did something dumb. And kind of the illustration I want to paint for you guys, and I was listening to Jordan Peterson a little while ago, and this really, really hit me, is that your life is made up of small decisions, and really those small decisions culminate to maybe like 4, 5, maybe 8 big decisions in your entire life. But just like a relationship, like our relationship isn't made up of like vacations. That's maybe the 10% of our life, the 15% of our life. It's the, like, how do you end the day? How do you start your breakfast? Like, how do you greet each other when you get home? How do you respond to adversities? How do you respond to bad news? It's the every small 10,000 decisions you make every day. And as we were doing our quiet time this morning, you know, I was talking the same thing about sin, right? Like, oftentimes it's like just small little teeny tiny steps and small micro decisions that ultimately lead to a big decision, right? And just like with David and Bathsheba, like the first thing he like looked at her, he didn't turn away. Then he kept looking, then he asked for her to come over, and then eventually he ends up being a murderer and an adulterer, right? And he's described as a man after God's own heart. So people like that are doing really well, like small decisions lead you down a path that really can, like this stupid kid, right? Small decision, acted dumb, didn't think about it, stupid games get stupid prizes, right? So I just want to encourage you guys, like, small things that you do, like have fun, go wild, go crazy, but don't play stupid games. Otherwise, like, you will get stupid prizes. And like every single person in this room, like, I care about a lot, and I don't want one big dumb decision to change your whole freaking life. Just like this kid that's going to be doing 7 years, he's 19 and was just being a dipshit. Like, he didn't have any malintent. So I just really want to encourage you guys, like, yeah, don't let one dumb decision ruin your life.
Like sleeping with a hooker in Vegas.
Potentially, it's what I'm getting at. Yeah, ripping 8 balls and doing dumb shit. Like, have fun, go drink, go have fun, but like, be smart, have a DD, have someone that you're gonna check in with when it gets to 12 o'clock. Like, call me or Mike, or like, just be smart and don't do something that is gonna get you or somebody hurt. Because like, I care about you guys more than just making some money. So that's kind of my thought, is that you guys are going to have more money than you've ever had. And like, the thought of this Cannon kid having like 60 bands at like 16, I'm like super proud of that guy. That's amazing. Like, his life has changed forever. But he could also ruin his life forever if he gets into these unhelpful habits, spending habits, and kind of gets into all this debt. And so, with great power, great responsibility. You guys have a lot of power in your hands, because money is power, but you have to treat that with the respect that it deserves. So, that being said, like, just want to encourage you guys to have a lot of fun, and we're out here to do that. I'm going to go over my financing kind of like run sheet, and just like small decisions lead to big decisions. Where's the remote? When you're pitching, the small little things that you say are going to lead you to a really healthy finance close. So, yeah, that remote's gone.